Dear viewers of the Tom Photo channel, I got something special for you today. How would you like to photograph city lights like this? An effect you've likely seen before, but perhaps did not know how it was achieved. Or maybe you'd like to capture cars with headlights that steal the show, creating a mysterious and captivating effect. Perhaps you'd like to elevate your fashion photography with a touch of sophistication and upscale glitter. If you're interested, stay tuned and I'll show you how I achieve this with my new set of filters. While digital effects are widely used today, nothing beats the quality, authenticity, and impact of physical filters. Specifically, I'm talking about star filters. My star filters today are from K&F CONCEPT. Disclaimer: I received today's filters from K&F CONCEPT as a gift in exchange for my honest opinion. I will always give you an unbiased review. By the way, K&F CONCEPT is running a special sale on effect filters. You can find more details through my links in the description below. If you missed the sale, don't worry, just keep checking. I'm sure there will be more in the future. Now let's get to the fun part. My filters belong to the K&F CONCEPT Nano-K series, and I've got 3 of them: HMC Star 4, HMC Star 6, and HMC Star 8. They come in a foldable case made of durable fabric, which I must say is quite nice. The case even has a slot for your credit card or driver's license. It also includes 3 thin microfiber cleaning cloths, which are handy for keeping your filters clean. These filters use multi-coating technology to enhance light transmission and reduce reflections, so you can expect clear, striking star effects. The metal part of the filter is made from aluminum alloy, which is exactly what you'd expect from a filter. The specs are printed on the side and are clearly visible even in low light. Star filters work by using etched grid patterns on optical glass to diffract light, turning bright points into starbursts. These microscopic grooves or crosshatch lines spread light outward into a star pattern. The number in the filter name, 4, 6, or 8, indicates how many points the star effect has. The higher the number, the more intense the starburst effect will be. You can have 4, 6, or 8 beams radiating from your light source. A 4-point star filter has 1 set of parallel lines crossing at 90-degree angles. A 6-point filter has 3 sets of lines intersecting at 60 degrees. An 8-point filter has 4 sets of lines, creating a more intense burst. Rotating the filter will change the orientation of the starburst. This is the fun part, experimenting with how the stars appear by rotating the filter in front of your lens. So when should you use each one? 4-point star filter. This gives a subtle and softer effect, making it great for street photography, concerts, indoor events, portraits, fairy lights, and product photography, especially jewelry. It adds a nice twinkle or gleam to reflective surfaces. 6-point star filter, perhaps the most versatile of the 3. It works well for city and architecture photography, think street lights, car headlights, neon signs. It's also great for romantic settings like weddings with candlelight or low-light environments. 8-point star filter. The most dramatic of the 3, it adds the strongest effect and works beautifully for nighttime city and beach photography. Christmas lights, fireworks, and even luxury items like diamonds and watches look amazing with this filter. It's perfect for fantasy or cinematic shoots too. Many people may say the 6-point filter is the sweet spot in terms of versatility, but if you're going to use a star filter, you might as well go big and use the 8-point one. Personally, I find the 4-point filter the least useful. You could use it when you want the stars to be subtle and in the background, or for items that already glow brightly. Note, these filters don't replace or change the starburst effect you get from using narrow apertures or large f-stops. The filter simply adds a star effect on top of your lens's own natural starbursts. The best f-stop for getting clear, prominent star effects is between f8 and f16. This usually requires a tripod. However, you'll begin to see the effect at around f2.8. At smaller f-stops, the light will diffuse but won't create distinct stars. This can still be a cool artistic effect, which I explored through some street photography with small f-stops. It did, in several cases, change the light and added a unique look. I think it works very well with neon lights. One creative way to use these filters is to exclude the direct light source from the frame. This results in interesting side lighting that will make your viewers take a closer look at your photo and think about how the light is interacting with the scene. With starburst filters, you can get starburst effects even without directly putting light sources in the photo. Sometimes the reflections you get are even more striking. All my filters can be rotated in front of the camera, which is an essential feature. It matters which way the stars point in your frame to make the composition more aesthetically pleasing. With the 4-point star, you'll especially want to think about the angle. Nice options are 45 degrees and 90 degrees, but this is not set in stone. Here are some tips for achieving the best starburst effect. First, photograph small bright point lights. Second, position the light against a darker background for contrast. Third, place lights near the edges or corners of your frame for a dynamic composition. 4. Use multiple distant lights like city lights for an impressive effect. 5. For the most prominent star effect, aim for f8 to f16. 6. Rotate the filter as needed to find the most aesthetically pleasing result. 7. Experiment by moving your camera slightly to see how reflections interact with the star effect. 8. Shooting from low angle can make city lights appear more dramatic. 9. If the effect is too strong, move farther away or use a smaller f-stop. If it's too weak, do the opposite. 10. Use a lens hood to avoid unwanted glare from side lights. It's also possible to stack these filters to very extreme effects. In certain situations this will work, so why not? This is another reason why you may want more than just one type of star filter. So can you use these filters for everything? Not necessarily. They're not suited for typical nature or landscape photography, as the effect would look out of place. I wouldn't recommend using them for casual home photography either. These filters are best used when you want an artificial or dramatic effect. They're meant to surprise the viewer, not blend in with the norm. However, at wide open apertures, they can be used as softeners of diffused light. Of course, there are better ways to soften your image, but still. So what do I think of these filters? They're certainly a nice addition to your kit, especially if you can get a good deal on them. If you're a street, product or fashion photographer, they're a solid investment. However, if you mainly shoot nature, landscape or everyday photos around the house, you probably won't find much use for them. The effect is fun, but it's best used sparingly to avoid oversaturation. In extreme cases, it can get out of hand and look out of place, especially when you start seeing rainbow patterns that can be there when shooting against sunlight, or when you get dashed lines against the sun. This looks interesting, but not very much like a photo, more like line art. If I could only choose one filter, I'd go for the 8-point filter because it delivers the most dramatic results. But the 6-point filter is a close contender for more versatile uses. Obviously, it's always nice to have all three. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be covering more filters in future videos, so stay tuned. Please check out the links below, including those for the filters I used in this video and the special offer. Please consider subscribing to my channel and giving this video a like. I truly appreciate your time. Best of luck with your photography. Goodbye.